I know! Unexpected live streams. Woo! So spooky. But in all seriousness, I'm gonna be working on my bodysuit today. Um, I had to change it from a digigrade to a plantigrade because of major complications that have happened. uh, um, I know this is sudden, but, live stream. And, if you're wondering, who's this lovely gal? She's almost a year old. This is Bella. Actually, I think she is a year old. Why did I think it was January? I'm smart. She's about a year old, basically. Let's just roll with it. She was made last year. She is heavily based on a stuffed animal that I have. Fluffy neck. That I got at Cabela's hunting store. I don't go there to buy hunting stuff, of course. I only go because I get dragged out. I live in Pennsylvania. It's so weird going to West Virginia and Ohio. Whoever lives in West Virginia or Ohio. Actually, Ohio, what's with your school bus numbers? Like 15-23. Why? I don't get it. Doesn't get it. I'm probably not going to be watching my phone too much because I have my iPad. Yeah, that's my music I'm listening to. Ooh. I just really want to get this done, and then if anyone joins, which I highly doubt because it's so early in the morning and nobody cares. Everybody cares about, like, the midnight live stream, but in the morning, no! We're gonna keep Bella back there. We have Cookie. She's gonna be our little supervisor. I have my fabric scissors. I have my giant spool with both of my needles that I like to keep on it. Though I do have needles. They're just way too thick for sewing into fur. Also, if you ever have these banks from Tootsie Rolls, you eat the Tootsie Rolls, and then put your sewing supplies in these. They last forever. But you might want to watch because sometimes the needles will impale through, and you can mark the lids however the fuck you want. And then if one gets a hole in it, and you have another one, just swap the lids, because then you already have it labeled. Alright, let's get this started. Let me try to think. Now, I'm wearing headphones because I don't want to get a copyright strike for music, even though it's, like, mostly fan-made stuff for people. Still don't feel like it. But last night was a good stream. Really was. It was just chaos. Ah, shit. I'm gonna move my phone. That and my phone was dying really fast. So I'm mostly going to ignore my phone and just work. Though I don't like doing that, but I mean, I just want to get this stuff done. Because last night, I was planning on doing this all. And then I didn't, and now I'm like, okay, I'm behind on schedule. Alright, let's see. And all my things, all my stuff is hand sewn, so whatever you see. Whoop. Yeah. I might cut that down. No, that'd be too tight. Oh yeah, that'd be way too tight. I know what I have to do. This is the sewing stream. No. There we go. And I don't have my measuring tape because I lost them yesterday in the tragic accident of Don't Question. We're gonna have to cut that. I'm sure you guys want to see what I'm doing at a better angle. But, that's really as good as I can do. So. Sorry. I can't help it. Whatever. It seems pop on what I have sewn that I pulled off. I don't care. So about like. My trash can is so overflowing with fur. It's ridiculous. Hello, whoever just joined the stream. Hi, I'm just working on Bodysuit, so yeah. Hello. This is just the sewing stream. The hand sewing, because hand sewing is so much better than stinky machine sewing. I'm trying, like, really hard to just make this actually be watchable. Alright, where's my marks? I didn't think anyone would be joining me this morning. Because it's 11:12 in the morning here. Learning how to do live streams. Learning that I can do live streams is, like, the most fun thing ever. I lose markers so fast. Oh, geez, that's even worse. I'm sitting on my other marker. I'm professional, guys, I promise. Where's that? Alright. The whole torso and stuff is all sewn up. So, everything is hand sewn. It's magical. Okay. Give it one more look. Alright. If I can get it to look through, that'd be great. There we go. Zipping up a zipper from turning it from an inside out, it's actually not as hard as you think. Trying to show what I'm working on more than me. Didn't really help very much, but whatever. Well, a little bit. Sorry if it's boring, guys. Like I said, it's just gonna be a simple sewing stream. So, sorry. There we go. Maybe. I know there's not much music or dialogue, but that's mainly because I get quiet when I get focused. So, and there's really not much I can talk. I'm just using my phone to stream, so. Bella's here, Cookie's here. It's all good. This is probably just gonna be like a hour stream. So. Apologies for any background noises. I can't exactly help that. So. You know you can hand sew when you don't get pain from pricking yourself. After 2 years, you can do sewing very fast by hand. Anyone who's watching that says, I can't sew. I went from just, lordy. I made my first paws in 2014, and they look like oven mitts. It was horrifying, and they had holes galore in the tops. I used to love those things, and now I'm like, do not even look. And then I kind of, I didn't really get into actually taking sewing this serious until about 2016, because in 2015 I actually planned on I actually did ask a seamstress how much would it cost to make a fursuit for me, because I have birthday money. And so she was like horrified. She's like, I don't know, because I've never made one. And it was like, why don't you just make your own? And so I did. I made Ginger Snap version 1. I put way too many hours a day into her. I actually really put too many hours. But, let's just say spending about like 20 hours a day. I'm not exaggerating either. I really wish I was. Ooh. Didn't realize that seam popped. Also, last night's live stream, my battery was at like 5% by the time I was like halfway done with the stream. So I was screaming. I didn't scream on camera, but I was screaming in my head. Ooh. I'm sad. My one viewer left. Ah. Is it because of my fursuit making skills? My only 2 years? Actually, next month it'll be exactly 2 years. Oh, I'm so excited. And my first suit, even though she's refurbished, will actually be officially 2 years old. Though she's getting retired for a new head. Because she's old, and even with the refurbishment, it's just way too hard to wear her. Because I had to work off of the bucket base that I made originally, even though the face got ripped off. I'm not kidding, the face got ripped off because there was pins glued in. Into the foam and the fur. I don't want to explain. I was dumb. But, if I have pins, I use the one with the color bulbs on the end. You might be asking, Scorpion, where do I get those? Go to a thrift store, actually. Or get one of those, sewing kits that has all the spools of thread and such. Ugh. Get some pins. This is what pins with bulbs look like. That's what I call them. I got a whole thing of them at a thrift store for like $1. So I highly recommend going to a thrift store if you need like sewing supplies. I found full spools of thread. Yeah, they were about like the standard size, but still, I found really nice sewing supplies at thrift stores. You just really have to see. I would name one, but it's only got one location. St. Vincent de Paul. It's located in Pennsylvania, but Goodwill is shit. They're overpriced. Hidden Treasures is even worse. Hidden Treasures has like nothing good, and Goodwill is. Ugh. But, yeah, thrift stores are the shit. I found a substitute for Under Armour there. And, it's the same exact material. I just got it. Instead of paying $50 a top and pants, I paid like a fucking $1. I mean, all thrift store clothes is, it's used. Just wash it and it's fine. Also, I had to modify it because I had 2 shirts of that material, and I had to chop one up to make it fit because everybody just... I mean, the thing was, I didn't want to pass up the material. It's almost a thick spandex, but, that's all balaclavas and, Lyrica material means. It's a type of spandex. It absorbs your sweat. And, it helps with, the heat levels you get in fursuit. And, yeah. Because you don't want to be wearing, like a pair of jeans and a heavy sweater or something underneath thinking, oh, they'll absorb my sweat and I'll be cooled off and blah, blah, blah. Because trust me, that's not going to work. Also, thank you to everybody who subscribed last night. It was like 3 people or so. It really means a lot because I mean, the hiatuses I did before of kind of abandoning my channel, um, it was because I felt like nobody cared. And so when nobody else cares, you kind of say, okay, why should I care then? And then I kind of abandon it. And I am glad that now I actually have people who comment and like my videos and such. Also, I just want to say, for my Fursuit head video, I have a job. I budget. I work really hard. I don't want to hear people going, you have that many fursuits? Yeah, I've made almost 30. 2 of them are, one's getting given to somebody as a payment. That's the circle. I will say it over and over again. He's not getting that guy for free. And the Blueberry Mango, he's going to Kayla Carter in a head trade. So, no, I don't do free fursuits. Don't ask. And in all honesty, I've made my suits. I've made all these heads and shit to get experience for commission stuff. Even for my plushies, it's like, I mean, do you want to commission a beginner, or do you want to commission somebody who knows what they're doing? That's my argument for people who bitch about, like, makers who make their own, make a shit ton of personal suits. I realized, hey, I can use X method over X. And I don't want to hear people saying, like, that's not fair! Well, you know what? If you truly want a fursuit, get a job, buy your own materials, learn how to make it, and shut up. I'm so dead serious. I'm so tired of seeing people getting harassed for having multiple fursuits. Yeah, I've seen people, I know somebody who has like 40 suits. Who cares? They have a job. They pay their bills and shit. And you know what? You don't... The thing is, making fursuits for me, it's not about being popular. It's about getting it right. If I took commissions after I made, like, my second suit, do you really think I'd get a good reputation? You would suffocate in those. That's the thing. Because my first and second suit were so shit. I'm not saying shite. I'm not Jacksepticeye. Even though PMA is important. But, I don't want to hear the whole, you have a lot of fursuits! Yeah, well, do you see? I'm working my ass off to make them. And you know what? I don't care. It's why I barely use Instagram, because I'm like, I don't need to show off my work. I mean, I have YouTube, really. And then I really don't post much on my personal Facebook, but whatever. Publicly. But if anyone needed to message me about anything, I say go on Facebook, because that is the main place that I will respond. But, please don't message me unless it's an emergency. For pretty obvious reasons. Is that gonna be okay? I feel like I should just do a simple stitch up here. And then try it. Whenever you do, blanket stitches, go over the same place at least, like, 4 times. That way you'll actually, like, ensure that it's gonna stay. Because I know sometimes, even I did this, I used to do like one little blanket stitch at the top, and then I'd work down, and the top, since it's not cupping properly, and I didn't go over it, it would start to loosen, and then everything going down is like loose, and it starts tightening. And so your stitch will actually start falling apart, and trust me, nobody wants that. Even, okay, I'm at the end right now. What do? I'm at the end of my thread. You might think you could get more in there. Trust me, no, I can't. Because look, whenever you're pulling through, that loop is tiny. You want to go backwards now. I'm only going to make this stream like an hour max because it kills my battery and I have stuff planned. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to knot that. And then... Alright, Trico, buddy, you gotta move. Now what we're gonna do... These are actually the machine rolls. The machine, spool roll, whatever you want to call it. I know nobody's watching, but I still feel like I could add a little bit of dialogue. There was one person. They left. But, like I said, I'm never gonna force anybody to watch my shit. I'm never gonna force anybody to... Excuse me. I'm never gonna force anybody to watch my content. If you don't want to watch what I make, don't. I do not mind if somebody doesn't like what I do and they're like, I want you to do this or that instead of fursuit stuff. I mean, I'm willing to do Briar stuff again. It's just I don't exactly have time to go out, film in parks, and then come back and then edit all that and then upload that. Because after I edit videos in my software that I use, it's not Movie Maker anymore. Shit, what's it called? I forget what it's called, but it's this amazing software. I can't remember what it's called to save my life right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, that's gonna bother me so much. Now, to try this on and see how the leg is. The thing is, you might say, but Scorpion, that's open. You didn't sew the leg up. Well, that's where pins are gonna come in. Which, pins are so new to me. Because I'm used to just my old way. I will not tell how I do things. Like, I won't do tutorials on how I make X thing or whatever. I can do tutorials on things that are like, I'm sorry, I'm sick. So, excuse the sniffles. I can do tutorials on like how to do X kind of stitch or whatever, but I can't do a tutorial on like how do I paint my eyes? Actually, well, that would be simple. I can't do a tutorial on how to make fursuit paws because I actually have a template and I would prefer not to share it. So I know nobody's watching and it makes me kind of sad, but this is the only time I can really do this right now. Well, today. hell, I might just go until I get this leg sewn up. And then end the stream. Like I said, apologies for me being sick. Everybody around me is sick, and I got sick too. Scorpion, but why don't you do it from your computer? And then you'd have your phone separate. Well, I'm using my data to live stream because I don't have internet. Because now, well, regardless, we need to save net neutrality. So, ooh, that's really tight. Ooh, yeah, that is very tight. Alright, let me see what I gotta do. Ah, shit. That's the curse of making fursuits. You can mess up. So, everything but the top. The top just needs a little extra. Alright. That's fine. Ugh! You might think, Scorpion, if nobody's watching, why do the stream? Like I said, I have things planned today, so this is really the only time I got until, like, I don't know. I might wake up really early tomorrow and then do a stream. That'll probably be... Well, what I could do for that... If I really wanted to, I could... I really wish I could have at least like 2 viewers or something watching right now. Or even 1. Because I feel whenever I do a live stream or videos and it's like I don't have anybody watching, I feel like what's the point of me doing them? No, I can't use that. I keep all my scraps in the scrap bag, so. Alright. I'm shocked that's holding. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was right in front of the camera. When you make a bodysuit, you want it to be more loose than anything. So, I know all you guys see is poof right now. You might be wondering, Scorpion, what the fuck are you sewing? You're getting really close. A leg. And like I said, the reason why I won't put music and why I just have my headphones on and my iPad mini with the broken fucking button on it, because thanks, Apple, you guys are stupid. I just offended all the Apple supporters. I don't care, they're shit. Apple, not whatever. Apple are not a good company. I might just... Would this whole strip go down? No, okay. I'm only gonna add part of it then. Yeah, that'll make it much, much easier on me. You might think that this is way too many seams, but, like I said, everything is trial and error. And this is only the first leg. With the other leg, since I didn't make it yet, I could actually do much, much better. Since, this is supposed to be a digi, and now I have to modify the hell out of it. Oh, man. Oh, I really wish I had a viewer. Oh, whatever. Everybody is busy. Wednesday is the weirdest day of the week. Yeah, hand sewing isn't that hard. You just gotta practice. I know there's nobody here, but like I said, I understand that people are in school or whatever. I wanted to start sooner, but honestly, I wanted to actually get sleep because I was up until midnight. Ugh. But, yeah. Trust me, I take really, really extra steps to make sure that my work is really high quality. With, ah! I hate being sick. Now, if this was... Excuse me. If this was a client suit and I was sick, I would take so many extra precautions. And I would also ask them, what kind of detergent are you allergic to, or are you allergic to anything? Because I would wash it before I even sent it out. Because that is... I really, really want my clients to have the best. Even if I have a cold or something, I would still work. Like I've been doing like all this week. I've been really, really sick. And I've been just pushing through. So, yeah. I might update my description today of my channel. Actually include my other social medias. But, you never know. It's hard to do things on mobile. So, after 7 years being on YouTube, this is like my first year of live streaming. It feels so weird. And I love it. And I'm so happy to have every single one of my subscribers. Because it's people who like my work, I hope. I hope people don't just subscribe to get subscribed back, because I don't do that. If I don't like your work, I'm not gonna subscribe. I have a ton of subscriptions that I need to really unsubscribe. Because, there's just so much crap. Because I used to actually fall for this stupid sub for sub bullshit. I was just, it was a long time ago, so. Oh, man. Oh, those were the days. I won't do them anymore. I mean, last night, somebody asked me, I subscribe to you, could you look at my stuff and subscribe back? Because I have almost 100 subs. And I looked at their stuff, and actually, it's not bad, so... Yeah. But I'm gonna be going through my list and unsubscribing. YouTube's been really goofy with unsubscribing anyway, so... Apologies. I don't know why the chat popped back up again. There's nobody here. Apologies. I don't know why the chat pops up. There's nobody here. So. This is really taking a fucking toll on my battery life, so. There we go. Alright, just need to plug in the charger. Oh, jeez. I messed up the weight. So, sorry. Sorry about that. Can't help it. Wow, it's almost noon. Well, I'm gonna go a little bit longer. And then end the stream, and then just finish this off camera. It's gonna take me all day to finish up this bodysuit. Because I have to do the other leg, and then I have to do the crotch piece. Because, I actually used to do it. For my other bodysuits, I have a different method for the crotch, and it's horrid. So doing it like this, one leg at a time, is actually so much easier. I'm hoping to finish this bodysuit. Since it's a planty, it does not take me that much time. I finished my first bodysuit, which was a planty, in 14 hours. And yes, I took breaks. I know. People get really upset whenever I don't take breaks. In specific, my friend and my boyfriend. They get really worried. So, don't worry, I take breaks. I wish that my little subscriber, or whoever, I don't know if you're subscribed, but regardless, I appreciate the watch, the view, whatever. But yeah. Once this hits like an hour, I'll probably end the stream. I wish my little buddy could be here. We could talk about lemons. But like I said, tomorrow morning I might stream super early. And then Friday I will try and stream in the morning. Um, Tomorrow I can't promise anything. And then if I can, I might do a short stream tonight. I won't promise anything though. Because like I said, I'd really like to devote time to my boyfriend, because we're having a little marathon of anime. Yeah. Um, so I'd rather devote time to him than devote time to a live stream, in all honesty. He means so much to me. But thank you guys. Whoever is watching this, it's probably going to be archived. Whenever I say it's going to be archived, I mean it's not going to be live anymore. Because it's almost noon. So after this, I'm probably gonna take a break and chill. I might do a little video of me getting in Fursuit after this is complete, and live streaming me goofing around. Ooh. Wow, that's convenient. The cutoff is right there. I know, this stream's probably been very boring. The next one that I do, I'll try and set my phone up better. Another reason why after you do, after your thread starts getting short, and you're like, okay, I can't keep going down, backtrack, and then you'll get a double stitch out of it, even if it's a short one, to use up the rest of the thread. Like, if you want to do double stitching, the secret to that is get really long, thread your needle extremely long. I think the camera's over there, it's over here, I'm sorry. And then do half of it going down, and then stop, stitch over, and start going back up. And then once you get to the end of your thread, stitch over, and then you'll have a firmer stitch. I might actually add that whole thing. I wonder why there's so much fur everywhere. I have no idea. Maybe because I'm surrounded. Ugh. I'm not gonna try this on again on camera, just because I really I need to end the live stream soon. I know nobody's watching. Like I said, it does not bother me one little bit. Like, for my live stream I did last night, it has 27 views now, and last night I had like 4 views. 4 or 5 altogether, and I had 4 likes during the stream when it was live. So yeah. Also, to Sparky Star LPS, I don't think I have yellow fabric, so the lemon might have to wait. I'm sorry. Though I could probably make a tiny one out of the scraps that I have of yellow. If you really wanted the tiny lemon, it'd probably be like a keychain size, and I'd probably I don't know, probably hang it up or something. It'd be a running gag. Lordy. I'm gonna Also, something that people don't understand, which bothers the hell out of me. Whenever people do a blanket stitch and they don't do it right. Well, I'm going to show you how to do a proper blanket stitch. Also, why do I thread 2 needles? Because I can just grab my other one if I'm in the middle of a stitch and I can't let go of my fabric to rethread. If you don't like threading needles, or if needle threading's hard, you can actually punch it through something like a sofa cushion or your bed. I've gotten used to just threading it loose, so I honestly don't need to do that anymore. I used to have to because I used to suck at sewing back in 2016. But now I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Will I open for commissions? Honestly, just lots of personal stuff, like I've been saying. It depends on how situations go. Because I am in a really bad place right now, so I guess making videos is how I'm coping, in a way. And, I like it. I like that I can make content that people like, too. At least I hope. I hope people like it. I post more because it helps me get through bad times. Because I can share what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm like, I am lazy about it. Okay, now, what I said about blanket stitch. I'm gonna go for like 5 more minutes, if that. How do you do a proper blanket stitch, Scorpion? Why don't you show us? You keep talking about it, but you don't show. Ugh. Take your threaded needle. Like I said, I know this leg is going to have a ton of seams in it, but you know what? Like I said, it was supposed to be a digigrade. I don't have the fur. I don't have the patience to fix what I did, too. So whatever. Punch your needle through. Pull it. Now, it has to be double threaded. Now pull that. Punch it through. And now you have a loop. Put your needle through the loop. Pull it. Now, trust me, once you start getting the hang of things, you can go very fast with it. Also, I like doing these live streams more than I like doing pre-recorded videos. I don't know, it's just, it's less stressful. Because with pre-recorded, I have to worry about all these things. So, yeah. Like I said, like a few more minutes. And then I have to go. It's not me saying I don't want to live stream right now because I'm busy. It's I just don't want to drag this on because my phone, it eats my phone battery even when it's charging. It's only charged 2% since I plugged it in. So, doesn't exactly make me happy. I'm gonna finish sewing this up, and then I'm gonna skedaddle. Don't ever lick your thread. Just cut the end off with a pair of scissors. If you can't thread it with a flared out end because you cut it weird, what the thing that you need to learn is cut the tip off of that. Just cut that piece off. Hand sewing takes time, but it's so worth it. Yes, your thread will break. It'll break like crazy. Even with a heavy duty charger, portable charger. My phone has only charged 2%. So, yeah, the live stream really eats up battery. And it overheats my phone, so. For my bodysuits that I might offer in commissions, probably just Planty, because Digi, I want to get better at. I'm not good at making Digi. So, Planty is the easiest thing to do. But Digi is just... Whew, boy. That and I would not... I don't... Regardless, since it's all hand sewing, it takes so much more time. So I can't exactly do, like, dirt cheap prices or the norm, whatever. Because you can see it's taken me an hour to sew just a little part of the leg. There's a knot in my spool. Okay. I have so many questions right now. Now, what do you do if you have this little tail? Cut it off. Literally, people act like, I have to lick my thread to be able to thread it. No, you don't. It bothers me so much when people do that. It's like, that is so gross. But I do put my needles in my mouth for my personal stuff. Like I said, I will take special care of anyone who commissions me. Or even any pre-mades. Which I have ideas for pre-mades, it's just I haven't gotten all the business aspects set up, so I don't even want to bother trying right now. Also, for commissions, whenever that happens, I kind of need payment up front. I know some people are going to be like, who can pay that much money up front? Well, that's the thing. I cannot handle payment plans because sometimes you get people who are like, all these things and just. Also, I'd probably only accept one commission at a time. As much as I'd love to accept like 5 commissions. I really can't talk about why. It's personal life stuff, and I would really prefer to keep that away from my social medias. So yeah, because my YouTube is completely public. My Instagram, even though I still have it ever since I got another phone, ugh, I have not gotten that up yet. The accounts that I have online that are active are YouTube. My Facebook is private, but if anyone needed to message me for any reason, it's Steffi Rose. Though I don't like accepting friend requests from random people unless you know me. Or I know you, or whatever. It's just a risk for me because my old account got reported because some shit stain reported my name. Oh, it wasn't Facebook because I still see people who've had their account for like 5 years or whatever with a fake name. So whoever reported my old Facebook account, Scorpion's Fatality Rose, fuck you, because it's not Facebook that checks the names. It's somebody has to report it. Because I've had that account for years and I've never had any problems. I had one, but even then Facebook was like, okay, we don't care. And I lost all my photos of my horse that I never got to save. Because the phone that I had at the time actually, it got messed up and it wiped all of my camera photos. I've only recovered 2 from YouTube. From my, what's it called? From my Google profile or whatever. So, yeah. I really don't trust people with Facebook. Like I said, it's my personal account, so it shouldn't really matter. Well, let's see. Yeah, my phone's not charging very much. I am going to end the stream here. I guess I could put the bodysuit on, even though I said 5 minutes ago I wasn't going to. Ugh. Oh yeah, that is much, much better. Now let's flip it. I'm not gonna put the whole thing on because reasons. Well, I might. This thing has one of the most thickest backed furs, I swear. Oh, come on. I just need to do the other leg now, in the crotch, and the crotch. And then... Also, if anyone is... Ooh, jeez. There we go. Nope. Yeah, I'm ripping stitches. Because I was stupid and sewed things wrong. So... love my phone charger. But right now, I don't want to show the back because, like I said, half of it's ripped open now and I have to redo things. So, yeah. I'm going to. Also, I'm most likely going to cut a path in the fur so the zipper won't get caught. Yes, it actually does get caught in the short fur too. So. I'm not unzipping it the whole way. Even though I had no viewers in this stream, whatever. I had one for like 5 minutes. Bodysuit so far. I'm taking a break from sewing for a bit. Thank you guys very much for watching, whether it was my one viewer or if it's in the future. Bye.